on 7 News, cars damaged while driving through state road projects. And 7 News discovering drivers hitting a dead end when they try to fix their cars.
Call 7 Investigator Keli Rabon live uncovering a system failing to hold state contractors accountable for damage they cause.
That's right. Imagine hundreds or even thousands of dollars in damage to your car due to no fault of your own. You'd want whoever's responsible to fix your car, but when a contractor working for the state is responsible, there's no guarantee they'll pay.
And you can see here across Santa Fe and I-25 also some road work, but no problems there.
But the construction was a problem for Chris and Oksana Baxter.
You can see it all over. But when the sun's hitting it just right, it's very annoying.
Back in November, the Baxters were driving south through construction at I-25 in Santa Fe when a clear spray fell from overhead, speckling their brand new SUV.
I turned on the windshield wipers to see if it would clear off, and it didn't. And so we knew we had a problem.
It's almost impossible to get it off here.
James Kennedy's brand new truck got hit too, 5 months earlier.
All of a sudden, it was just white dots across the windshield.
Both families filed official damage claims with the state of Colorado, but their claims were denied.
It's really a liability and responsibility of the contractor.
Colorado Department of Transportation spokesperson Amy Ford says because the work was being done by a contractor, not state employees, the contractor is legally responsible for damages and is supposed to handle claims quickly.
That contractor is absolutely obligated to process that claim and to investigate it.
But we found for the Baxters that didn't happen. In this case, Hammond Contractors initially admitted responsibility, saying its subcontractor was applying an anti-graffiti coating to the bridge. But when the Baxters received estimates for up to $15,000 in repairs, they say the process stopped.
The cost is so much more than he was bargaining for. I don't even know if the state knows that this is going on. And ultimately, we have no recourse because they've kind of washed their hands of it.
Typically, CDOT doesn't necessarily track every single claim that might come through.
We found CDOT does not monitor how contractors handle damage claims or even how many claims are made.
Do you think that CDOT should be paying closer attention to claims and their outcomes to ensure that contractors are doing what they're supposed to be doing?
We really think that CDOT has the right role in this, which is regard to oversight related to the overall project, to the safety and the traveling public. And we ask the public to notify the contractor because that's where we will refer them to so they can expedite their claim as rapidly as they possibly can.
Initially, a Hammond spokeswoman responded to our phone calls but never set up an interview. We went to Hammond's headquarters to ask in person.
Have a seat right here. Let me go see if he's here.
When we arrived, we were told to wait. So we waited. And waited.
Have you talked with either of them?
I don't have anyone here.
But have you called them?
No, I have not.
After waiting for about 45 minutes,
You're very welcome.
Okay, thanks.
we decided to leave.
We're just here to keep the peace.
That's when we realized Hammond Contractors called the police.
They asked you guys nicely to leave. That's all we care about.
That's not true. No one ever asked us to leave. In fact, they told us that we were welcome to wait.
Not quite the story they're telling us.
The Baxters say CDOT isn't getting the full story either.
Should they be doing work for the state if they're not following good business practice? And if they can hide this, are they ever going to change?
Because without tracking contractors' damage claims, the state may not know whether other vehicles were damaged just like theirs.
Kind of sad, you know, that's the government we have now. It's okay to tear up private property and they don't have to be accountable for it.
James Kennedy's claim was never settled because he was never informed that he could file a claim with Hammond Contractors. Now, after we got involved, Hammond agreed to settle the Baxters' damage claim, paying them $15,000. In a statement, Hammond said in part that while they take all precautions, a passing vehicle may rarely sustain damage. But when that happens, Hammond says it works to make sure that claims are resolved. If you've had a similar problem, we'll show you how to file a claim on thedenverchannel.com. I'm CALL7 Investigator Keli Rabon.
Got some good results there, Keli. Thanks so much. If you have a story idea for the CALL7 investigators, call 303-832-7777 or send an email to CALL7 at thedenverchannel.com.